Hello. I just wanted was to share this quick DIY with you. I have these two glass vases that I had. They're like glass bottles that I bought from the Target dollar spot. It didn't suit the area that I needed for, and I had it for a long time. So I said, let me do something with it. And I wanted it to go into my bathroom. So my bathroom is kind of a boho natural type decor look. So here we go. That jute cord is uh, big. It's a big roll that I bought from Walmart. And again, the bottle, I don't think Target has that anymore because it's been a while that I bought them. And I'm just going to wrap the base of the vase or glass jar with the jute. And once you finish your first row at the bottom, put a little bit of glue all the way around when you add in the first layer. The first two layers. And then when you're in the middle, you could just wrap it around. It won't go anywhere. And then coming towards the top, then you start putting little tabs of glue. And at the top row, you completely glue all the way around just to make sure that it stays in place. So I'm just putting this jute at the lower end of this glass jar or glass bottle. And then I'm going to use my lighter to burn off the little fringes that comes from the cord. It makes it smooth and it also richens the color. You're going to realize at the end of this that the base of the jar will be brown. That's because I painted that lower end in brown because I wanted it to go with the color scheme that's in my bathroom. Now here I'm wrapping this with 4 layers of or 4 pieces of crochet, I think it is, or yarn. I think it's yarn. It's a little bit thicker than crochet. It's yarn. And I tape them together so you don't have to keep wrapping that thin piece of thread around. So you put them all together and do one wrap. And then in the middle, I want a little bit of gold. So I added a piece of gold. It's like ribbon. It's kind of a ribbon. Trim. Gold trim. Because it wasn't really ribbon, but it's like that. So I added the gold to the middle, and then above the gold, I add another layer of yarn, black yarn, because it just made sense to me. And the color scheme, you'll see at the end how gorgeous it does look, though. I had more than one idea to do this jar, and this is the one that I ran with. And I was quite happy at the end of it. So then you cut the gold, glue the end down, and then at the top I decided to use that's Waverly chalk paint in the color ink. So I did that at the top because I thought I should. I just thought, like I said, there's no rhyme or reason. I wasn't sure where I was going with it. I just know I did as my mind told me to do because it made sense. And this is for inspiration if that's the look you want, or you could add any color with the same concept, but I chose this color because it suits my bathroom. And you'll see. So there you go. It was finished. And I like that matte look that the chalk paint does give. And like I told you, it's 2 layers of black, 4 strings of yarn. That's wrapping it, and then the gold ribbon in the middle. So now I decided to put another layer of jute at the top. But that I'm not going to paint. So it's like a ombre, I think that's what you call it, color effect. So I did not do this in time lapse. So that first layer that you add, you could put glue all the way around so that it doesn't slip down, because the layer of threading underneath below that is thinner. So to keep the jute, which is a little bit thicker, in place, you just glue the first row. And so I would say the first 2 rows. And I think I wrapped this around 3 times. So the first layer glued down, the middle don't have to be, or you could do it far apart. And the top layer, you glue all the way around so that it doesn't slip the other way. It doesn't come out of place. And I think it's about no, not 3 layers of jute, because that bottle is short. And yeah, so as you can see, I'm just putting the glue, and also put the glue on try to get it small so that it doesn't show on the top of your when you're finished, it doesn't show through. And then again, go ahead and burn it to get rid of the fringes, the little hair, and it also richens the tone of the jute. And that won't be painted because I like the idea of that color scheme, the flow of it, because my bathroom has that type of flow. And I'm just burning off the fringes. I don't know, I enjoy doing that. Once the fire, it doesn't burn anything else but those little fringes of hair, fibers. And then at the top of the bottle, the neck, I decided to put 2 layer, wrap the jute around twice. Because somehow I felt like it needed some balance. So, and I like balance. It feels good to my eyes. So I just wrapped around twice. You don't have to overkill. 2 times is good enough. If the neck was longer, you could do a little bit more. But with such a short neck, I decided. And you could pretty much do this concept with not just bottle, pretty much anything. If that's your scheme, your decor flavor. And if you see any extra here, you could always run that the fire all the way around to get rid of it. It looks so much better when it's burnt off. It's just smooth and it looks nice. Yeah. And you'll see at the end how beautiful. I mean, I am so glad that I decided was to do this look versus the other 2 look that I had in mind. And that's what it looks like. The paint does look a little bit shiny, but it's not. It's going to dry in a matte color once it's dry. I had just finished painting it. And that's what it looks like. And those 2 floral, their picks was from the fall section in Hobby Lobby, because I think that could be used for any season, not just fall. And that's what it looks like oh my God, I am so in love with that. The lighting's a tad bit off because I didn't bring my brighter light and I was in a hurry. So thank y'all for watching, and please check out my YouTube channel, One Creative Sister. And thank you for your time and your patience, because 10 minutes is a long time.